That afternoon was scorching hot, the sun blazing down like it was trying to melt the pavement. I was riding my bike past an empty lot when I suddenly heard loud, desperate cries. A kitten. The sound was sharp, constant, panicked. I hit the brakes, turned around, and saw it, a tiny orange kitten, scrawny and filthy, its fur matted with dirt and dust. It was crying as it tried to walk, its front legs trembling as if they could give out any second. I didn't think much at the time. I just knew, if I left it there, it might not survive another day. I approached slowly, hand outstretched. It looked at me with watery eyes, still crying. That sound, it wasn't just hunger, it was pleading. I whispered, "It's okay. Come home with me. Don't be afraid." As soon as we got home, the first thing I did was gently wipe its face with a warm tissue. The dirt had hardened in patches on its fur, so I had to be extra careful. Then I bathed it with warm water, talking to it softly the whole time, trying to let it know it was safe now. Afterward, I wrapped it in a dry towel, held it close, and waited for it to dry off. Freshly bathed kittens have the sweetest smell. So small, but in its eyes, the panic had started to fade. I warmed up some milk, poured it into a baby bottle, and fed it like a newborn. It drank hungrily, like it had never known the taste of warm milk before. I sat beside it, gently stroking its back, feeling each bony ridge under its skin. My chest tightened. I couldn't help but wonder, how many tiny lives like this are out there, abandoned, starving, unseen? A few days later, it started to play. Jumping on the bed, scratching pillows, climbing up my legs and then dashing off like a streak of golden light. I named it Cam, for its orange fur, and because it felt like a little ray of sunshine had entered my home. I had already adopted a few cats before, but Cam brought a different kind of energy. At first, the older ones growled and kept their distance. But little by little, Cam won them over. One day I caught it napping with one of them, curled up together like two warm buns. I smiled, letting out a soft sigh, because I knew, this time, it had truly found a home. Witnessing such a tiny, fragile life crying out in an empty lot, skinny, desperate, and alone, and then just days later seeing it play freely in a home filled with love, it brought a lump to my throat. One small act, just stopping, reaching out, choosing to care, changed that kitten's life forever. And in return, it changed mine too. Cam wasn't just rescued. Cam reminded me that love doesn't have to be grand. Sometimes, it's as simple as offering someone a roof, a meal, a warm hand at the right moment. There are small lives out there that only need to be seen, to be touched by kindness, just once, to find the will to keep going. And in that quiet exchange, our hearts soften, warm up, and become grateful for being someone's safe place. Cam is a kitten. But Cam is also a quiet kind of miracle, gentle, real, and deeply human. That day, I only meant to stop by the market to pick up a few vegetables for dinner. As I walked past the back of the market, a quiet, deserted area, I suddenly heard a tiny kitten's cry echoing from a hidden corner. Curious, I followed the sound and found an old styrofoam box tucked against a wall. Inside was a tiny orange kitten, dirty and trembling in fear. Its little body was curled up, its eyes filled with hesitation and hopelessness. I gently reached out and slowly stroked its fragile back. The fur was thin, scruffy, and slightly trembling. The kitten flinched at first but didn't try to escape, just pressed itself tighter into the corner of the box. I sat down beside it, patiently comforting it, gently as if soothing a frightened child. After a few minutes, it stopped cowering. I pulled out a packet of cat soup treats from my bag, something I often carried since I had a cat at home. As soon as I opened it, the kitten slowly leaned toward me. Hunger made it shiver, but it still ate slowly and cautiously. At that moment, I knew I couldn't leave it behind. I gently picked it up. It didn't make a sound, just curled into my chest. When we got home, I set up a clean, cozy spot for it and gave it a warm bath. The dirt washed away, revealing soft orange fur, and its bright eyes started to shine with new light. My daughter, who's just 5 years old, ran over and sat next to the kitten, her eyes sparkling. Mommy, the orange kitty is so cute. Can I play with it? I smiled, of course. From now on, this little one is part of our family. She named him Cam, which means orange in Vietnamese, and also her way of saying a chubby kitty in the making. From that day on, Cam had a new family, a warm home, and a little friend who played with him all day long. And I, from that fateful moment in a forgotten corner of the market, gained another little soul to love.
I will never forget that moment. A mother cat lay motionless, tongue hanging out, eyes half closed as if slowly leaving the world. Around her, kittens were running chaotically, crying, confused, looking for their mother's warmth that was slipping away.
I knelt beside her, my hands trembling. As I touched her chest, her heart was still. Beating but barely, she was freezing, exhausted, eyes watery and breathing shallowly. Two kittens were clinging to her belly, hungry and meowing softly. I quickly opened a treat pouch and let them lick a bit. Then sprinkled some dry food nearby. I heard faint cries from other directions. One kitten was in the hands of a little boy who gently returned it to me. Another was growling under an old car, facing off with a stray. Beating but barely. She was freezing, exhausted, eyes watery and breathing shallowly. One was hiding in a bush, and I had to coax it out carefully. Some were too small to eat. I carried them, searching for a nursing mother nearby. Only one calico cat, already nursing her own, accepted them. I returned to mix milk for the older kittens, feeding them near their mother. I decided to take them all with me. I packed them gently into a pet backpack. At the vet, the mother cat was given oxygen, fluids, and fed through a syringe. After a long time, she opened her eyes and meowed faintly. I wrapped her in a warm towel and brought her to the kittens. One by one, the kittens found her and began nursing again. Now, they play together joyfully, climbing, chasing, and cuddling under blankets. After 1 week, the mother cat is strong again, and the kittens are thriving. My house is full of life now, purring, playing, and peace. Maybe I didn't save them. Maybe they saved me.